Welcome everybody to the game-breaking news. Ubisoft might delay Far Cry 6 all the way to fiscal year 2022 due to complications from the coronavirus. God dang, man, I'm sick and tired of this virus. The only good thing about the COVID-19, man, is I can't smell people's bad breath no more. That is the only thing good going for this goddamn virus. Alright, so the reason why they want to delay Far Cry 6, I'll be getting to that, but another thing that was not even delayed but straight up canceled was E3. So since the E3 event was canceled because of the coronavirus, Ubisoft announced Ubisoft Forward, which is a E3 style showcase that will take place on July 12th. Mark on your calendars for 3 p.m. Eastern time there on July 12th. Okay, I can't wait for that. There's one game that they are yet to announce. I guess they're leaving one surprise, and it's the one I'm waiting for. That's Far Cry 6. Okay, they already said what else they got lined up there for their fiscal year, but they got one surprise waiting for me there on the show there, and I think it's gonna be Far Cry 6, and that will be enough for me to get hyped up for. Okay, so Ubisoft is concerned about the impact COVID-19 will have on their future game sales. Alright, 11 Ubisoft games have sold over 10 million units this console cycle, including Far Cry 4, Far Cry 5, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Watch Dogs, and Watch Dogs 2 are included in that list as well, okay? Far Cry's killing it, Watch Dogs is killing it, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is killing it. Alright, so I mean, they need to release these games if they want to make the big bucks, but they're worried about how their game sales are going to be affected. I almost said infected, like I know some people have been by this virus. Okay, the Division 2 and Ghost Recon Breakpoint didn't sell so well, so other upcoming games like Watch Dogs Legion were already delayed once to allow for more time to polish those games. Okay, so what they want to do is spend more time making the games better so they'll sell better. They just shout out real quick the Division 2 and Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and people weren't having it, so they weren't buying it. The game didn't last too long. The sales weren't good, so they say, alright, let's slow down here, take our time to make these games better. The Ubisoft CEO, Yves Guillemot, is quoted as saying, "The bottom range presents our estimate of the impact that these external factors could have if they were to actually materialize. It notably reflects the possibility that we decide to postpone the release of a AAA title to 2021-2022 if it ensures to maximize the long-term potential of our lineup." He continues to say, "The COVID-19 crisis calls for prudence as numerous uncertainties have arisen. The transition to working from home has had short-term repercussions on our production, for the time being limited to few weeks. The coming months will provide more visibility on whether we can maintain our release plans. Additionally, it is unclear what effects the economic crisis is going to have on the operating conditions of our business partners and on our consumer spending. For the sake of transparency and in order to reflect the potential impact of those external uncertainties, we have decided to supplement our targets with a range." So Ubisoft's current fiscal year 2021 release lineup has Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Brawlhalla, Watch Dogs Legions, Rainbow Six Quarantine, Gods and Monsters, Roller Champions, Elite Squad mobile game, and one unannounced AAA game from its biggest franchises. Now, it's been reported that the one unannounced Ubisoft game to be featured at their event will be Far Cry 6 by Game Scoop Ocarina blower Jason Schreier. Okay, he's got the scoops on the games there, and he says it's going to be Far Cry 6. Now, I sure as hell hope so. He sounded a little bit disappointed in my last video. I called him out because he sounded like he was disappointed that it wasn't Splinter Cell and it's Far Cry 6. Okay, but I'm rejoicing for that. Okay, I'm glad it's Far Cry and not Splinter Cell, because they haven't been innovating on the Splinter Cells. Okay, the Splinter Cells don't provide me as much freedom as the Far Cry games do to have the animal battles and what have you, and build and custom map and map edit and stuff like that. There's none of that in Splinter Cell as of yet. Okay, so I'm all about freedom and really making the game my own, and Splinter Cell ain't offering that to me, so I don't even care if they ain't releasing Splinter Cells. Okay, to be honest with you, Splinter Cell was a good game, but you gotta revolutionize the game if you want it to sell. All right. Ubisoft CEO says one AAA game may be delayed to next fiscal year 2022 if COVID continues to have an effect. Alright, so if these people keep dropping dead from COVID, man, they aren't going to be buying video games. I mean, if people aren't able to go to work, they aren't going to be buying video games because they don't have any money to spend on them. And if Trump doesn't send these checks over, then they're not going to have any money to do nothing, let alone buy video games for $60, okay, if they can't even afford rent or food. So that means you guys in the White House there better send them checks over. I've been waiting, okay, I got $1,200, okay, but that goes quick. All right, I got rent to pay, I got this to do, I got that to do, and that $1,200 ain't gonna last forever, guys, okay, if I can't go back to work, because I ain't an essential worker, guys. All right, so I can't just go back to work, and some people are getting laid off, and then they're catching the COVID, and now they can't even play for health care. All right, they can't pay or play. All right, so you guys need to offer free health care and give us a stimulus payment a month, okay, if you ask me. So I mean, come on now. Ubisoft is worried that no one's going to be buying their video games because that ain't essential. All right, playing video games, I mean, we can argue that if you want to. I think playing games is essential, but if you don't have the money, then you can't do it. All right, you got to eat before you play goddamn Far Cry 6, all right? What AAA game do you think would get delayed if need be? If this COVID keeps up, I know they're trying to open things up, but if the numbers keep spiking and aren't going down, okay, we're going to be locked down again, all right? So what game do you think will be delayed if we don't go back to normal real soon? What do you think it's going to be? Watch Dogs, it's already been delayed once. Far Cry. Do you think it's going to be Assassin's Creed? Do you think it's going to be, what else do we got on the list here? Rainbow Six Quarantine? I mean, let me know in the comments below what you think they should do. They also think having Ubisoft's game creators working from home could have a negative effect on productivity and development speed, and they're also worried that people won't be buying games. Like I said, one of the reasons for past Ubisoft delays is to make games better, and usually the better a game is, the better it will sell in the long run, and the more valuable that will make the company such as Ubisoft. So they don't want to rush these games out like Breakpoint and have them be pieces of poo and not sell well, and that just diminishes the value of the company. Because if Ubisoft is just a company that peddles out garbage games, no one's gonna want to invest in them. So what you want to do is take the time and release quality over quantity there, okay, and not just poo out some poo, guys. Come on, take your time and make it good. Listen to the people. What do the people want? Watch my videos here on Controller Sports, and I'll tell you what you need to do. What I think you need to do is do what I like, because I know what the people want. All right, and I know what I like, and what I like is what the people like. All right, I'm in tune with the masses. I got over 2,000 subscribers, and I may be underrated, but I know what the people like, okay? I'd rather wait another year to have my favorite game be made as good as they can be and sell well, instead of becoming another flop like Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Alright, so take your time, even if Far Cry 6 has to be delayed. Alright, I understand there's COVID, there's people sneezing on people, old people are dying. I understand, I'm scared as hell for my grandma. I get it, let's just all chill out, put your mask on, watch my videos at home, social distance and stuff like that. And game makers who are trying to do it at home, I mean, I think you guys can do it from the comforts of your own home. All you guys do is work on computers. Just take the computer home and work on whatever game design you got to do, okay? And I think you guys can all come together and just work from your home. You guys don't need a communal goddamn coffee centered beanbag circle jerk like I know you guys like to do in some of these advanced environmental working conditions. All right, well, just take your computer home and work on whatever section of the game you got to work on by your lonesome, and then whenever this COVID stuff wraps up, then you guys can start kissing again. All right, but until then, and high-fiving when the game is done. All right, but until then, just take your computer home, work on the game, make it the best you can, and stop watching so much Netflix so the productivity doesn't lack there. Okay, I know they think the productivity is gonna lack if you guys work from home, but if you just turn off the Netflix and work on the game like you would, set a little schedule for yourself like your bosses do while you're at work, do that from home, and then get it done. All right, you might become even more inspired because you aren't being yelled at all day. Okay, so you got more freedom to really do what you want to do, but just do it from home now, and then make Far Cry 6 the great game that it should be, and hopefully we'll be on track now. If you ask me, I'd say delay all these goddamn games. Watch Dogs, okay, you're doing a cool thing where you can play as any character, cool. All right, you got Assassin's Creed, okay, we've seen 10,000 of those games already. All right, now you're goddamn Viking, okay, but it's very the same thing over and over again. Far Cry 6, you might say that's the same thing over and over again, but guess what Far Cry 6 has? It has a map editor. It has a custom map thing built into it with the arcade, okay, so you can make whatever you can think of. Can you do that in Assassin's Creed? No, you can't do that in Watch Dogs neither. You can't do in any of these other games I know of, okay? Far Cry is the only one that you can do something with your imagination. Alright, whatever pretty much you can think of, you can do it in Far Cry 6, so that's why I'm behind that one there. I mean, delay it if you have to, but I think if you put that one out, that thing is going to sell. Why? Because it brings the most value to the people. Alright, the people want to be creative, they want to express themselves. You can only do that in Far Cry 6 to the same extent. Alright, so anyway, until then, it has been Rusty Fluger, over and out.